Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. This is a reading for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like it's a sign in itself that there are messages for you, and it's always a very safe space where you are always very welcome. All right, so we're going to take a look and see what is coming through for you. And just wanted to mention before I start that if you ever wanted to purchase any personal, readings with me, rituals, services, intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews, check out the description box below where everything is linked, or head over to shopmoonlightguidance.com. Okay, so we're going to begin. We're going to see what's coming through. Okay, let's have a look. Please do not doubt yourself, all right? Do not let your mind go to a place where I feel like your mind is going. I say this in a very seriously supportive way, okay? Because let me tell you one thing. You are struggling inside of yourself, wondering if there is something wrong with you. You are thinking to yourself, why am I not lovable? What is wrong with me? Why does nobody want to be with me in a long-term way where they are respectful and kind and caring towards me? And I also feel like you're really struggling to get married as well. That's something that I really pick up on here as well. So, either it's going to resonate with you or it isn't, but I feel like you're struggling to get married, or you're struggling to be in a long-term healthy relationship. And that's what I see, is that you really doubt yourself a lot. 9 of Swords, like, am I good enough? Am I, attractive enough? Is my personality like this? Why is no one coming towards me? Why is that person, like hot and cold and then they disappear? Or why does that person show a lot of interest and then disappear? And why does that really work out, but then it's not healthy? And it really gets to you, because on the flip side, you see a lot of people be very, very healthy and happy in relationships, and then you're wondering what you're doing wrong, in essence, that you're dealing with people who are completely opposite, okay? And the thing here is that there's actually nothing wrong with you. So we're going to have a look as to why things are happening this way. But the Queen of Wands shows that you, in essence, as a human being, you're incredible. You are attractive, you are kind, you have a wonderful personality, you are a genuine person, you are rare, you are loyal, you are sweet, you are honest, you're hardworking, okay? You do things, you get things together, you are always trying to be the best version of yourself. And especially with the 3 of Cups as well, there can be some comparison that happens where you think to yourself, why is my friend happy, and why are they like this and I'm not? And sometimes you look out into the world and you think to yourself, that person is so rude, but they have such a good loving life partner. How? Okay, how is that even possible? And the one thing I'll say is that your destiny is, in a way, somewhat astrologically happening, okay? Now, what I mean by that is there's 2 aspects that can really control the element of being in a healthy, happy relationship. The first one is astrology, okay? Your birth chart can literally tell you a lot as to how you will marry and what kind of marriage you will have. If you are finding it very, very, very difficult to get married or to find a life partner now, because the thing is, what I'm about to tell you is not only to do with the marriage aspect, it's to do with relationships, okay? You can constantly find yourself feeling invisible to people. You will constantly feel like, why is nobody approaching me, pursuing me? Why is no relationship really working out to the extent that I need it to? And then you also find it hard to get married. So both of those aspects are very much so controlled by Mars. Okay, so in your birth chart, Mars will tell you everything that you need to know. All right, literally. So one of the biggest things here is also known as a Mangal dosha. It's actually very, very common, but it creates a lot of havoc and a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict in regards to marriage and getting married. So there is that. Okay. It is very likely that if you find it very, very hard to attract a good, healthy, stable relationship, that you may have Mangal dosha present in your birth chart. It's very, very common, okay? It's kind of common, right? But to work on that, you can... There's lots of things that can be done for that. I mean, even if you Google it, right, there's a lot of information on it. But I do specifically offer a ritual, which is the marriage ritual. to really help in terms of astrological problems that are getting in the way of you being able to get married or have a healthy long-term relationship. So if you're ever interested in the marriage ritual to ensure that you can get married in time, I would recommend the marriage ritual. You know, it really works on those astrological events and removing blockages astrologically that are pertaining to marriage not happening for you. So there is the marriage ritual, and it's on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and linked down below. The other aspect, of course, is magic, okay? Because black magic, hexes, voodoo, curses, they are intentional things that people can put onto you to stop you from having a certain outcome. So it can also be black magic. What I'm specifically seeing here, though, is that it's really astrological. If you've already done a black magic removal, if you've already done a protection ritual and you've protected yourself, you know, for life against magic, which, you know, are also rituals that I offer as well. But if you've done the black magic removal and the protection ritual and you're still finding it hard romantically to see the kind of result that you need, marriage ritual, okay? That is the ritual that removes astrological influences from affecting your marriage. It calms down the energies of Mars. Mars and Venus can clash. They can also work really well in harmony, but it has to be converted, okay, into a positive energy to work well with Venus. Mars otherwise creates chaos. You can end up self-sabotaging things. People can self-sabotage against you. It just becomes a lot of chaos, and then you can feel like you're constantly invisible towards people that maybe are right for you or good for you, okay? So yeah, it's, you know, this is the astrological kind of card that I wanted to speak about as well. Okay, I feel like if you're here, this video has somehow found you. I feel like it's gonna be okay. Like, I really want you to know that, like, you will get married, okay? I do see here a beautiful long-term relationship and marriage for you. The Lovers definitely showcases that you will have so much love and happiness and joy with a partner that loves you and cares for you and respects you and appreciates you for who you are. Like, that's absolutely, you know, going to happen. I'm sorry guys, I'm just gonna turn my heating off because it's really, really hot in here, but it's just on my phone, so I have to, like, you know, go on there. Off. Here we go. All right, that's good because it's just getting really hot in here. So it's probably to do with what I'm wearing as well, you know. But you will absolutely have a long-term relationship. Absolutely, it's here, okay? It's just that these things have been getting in your way, okay? They've been getting in your way out of no fault of your own. And if you see 1111 a lot as well, it means that what you want will naturally happen. It will happen in time. 11, you know, it's showing there. But also, things like these rituals can help tremendously to have that. Otherwise, you know, year after year, you just think to yourself, why is it really just not happening? Why is it just not happening? So the ritual allows you to have a marriage in this lifetime. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and that shows again, you will be blessed abundantly with a beautiful marriage, a beautiful relationship, a lot of love and a lot of happiness and a lot of beautiful balance and stability. 8 of Cups here shows as well that it's good to do your own research in regards to this if you want to, absolutely. So researching things like Mangal Dosha, researching your birth chart is something that you can do. You know, if you need to consult me in a personal reading to ask about this, absolutely you can do so. If you want to do the marriage ritual, I am here. If you would like to go to somebody else, like an astrologer, feel free, okay? I'm just here to give you this information that it's good for you to look into this and it's good for you to do this. And then the rest is, of course, up to you and your free will and your choice. But it can really be very beneficial for you as well. Sorry, it's getting really dark now. That's why the lighting just keeps changing and I look so, I look so different, don't I? But yes, we've got the Page of Wands here as well, which really does indicate that it's good to take matters into your own hands and then choose what you choose to do. King of Cups shows you will have a lot of stability emotionally, and you will definitely have a marriage and someone very respectful and very kind and very good in your life who can love you and care for you in the way that you want to be, and someone that really gets you and is just there for you in such a solid and dependable way. Especially here as well, Knight of Cups, we see a lot of progress, a lot of love and a lot of happiness. And yeah, I just feel, in all honesty, the best thing to do is not to ignore this information, because at some point you will kind of still get to that conclusion where you'll think to yourself, oh, I'm not being seen, I'm not being heard, just going through, you know, like one person after the other and it's not working out, and you will again get to the same place. So try not to ignore this. Try to sort of think about what you would like to do. 2 to the 3 of Swords here as well. Yeah, you can kind of still get to that same conclusion. So I do feel here that there is some work that's needed astrologically that can really, really benefit you. If you haven't done a black magic removal, I would recommend that. But I do feel like this is more astrological, okay? If you're here, I feel like there is something astrologically getting in the way of you being able to have that solid, long-term, beautiful, healthy marriage or beautiful long-term relationship that you truly, truly want within yourself, especially with the Ace of Swords. I really feel to such a degree and such a level that you will have that victory and that success in terms of a beautiful relationship to this degree, which will make you feel so happy and so content. Boom, there it is, okay? 10 of Cups, there it is. There's the beautiful long-term, happy, healthy relationship that just, you know, blows your socks away and makes you feel very happy. But I would really recommend working on the astrological aspects. We've got here as well the 5 of Wands. Yeah, otherwise, again, we're going around in circles actually. Again, otherwise chaos still sort of happens, and then you're kind of in a relationship and then you're thinking, oh, this is going really well, and then boom, it doesn't really work out, or the person is not very stable towards you, and then again you get to the same kind of point and the same place, and then, you know. So working on improving this can be very good. If you see 1111, it means that you are on the right path towards getting there, okay, and making it happen in your life. And that's of course the energy of yourself, okay, so you taking matters into your own hands as well. And yeah, I think it's best not to ignore this information. Obviously no pressure at all, you know. Like I mentioned, if you have someone that you feel very comfortable going to for services as well, absolutely do so, you know what I mean. But yeah, I do feel like this is something that's really just been overwhelming you a lot. There it is. There it is. The Tower is ruled by Mars, and this has what has really been affecting you. And you know what? I said it from the very beginning, didn't I? I kept saying Mars, Mangal Dosha, Mangal. Yeah, the Mangal Dosha is Mars energy. So clearly this has been actually getting in the way of you being able to have a healthy, loving relationship that you were always, you know, you were supposed to have this, but astrologically things get in the way. And without these astrological interferences, this is something that would have happened for you. But unfortunately, you know, when you were born, how it all happened, I really feel that you had this Mars energy at that time, and that then creates, you know, the obstacle for that. Some people have it for money, for example, where they're born at a certain time where essentially, you know, Jupiter's not in maybe the best place, and then they, you know, struggle with money and things like that, whereas other people struggle more with love, whereas other people maybe struggle more with emotions. And but the thing is, even in the marriage ritual, there's a specific prayer that happens to calm down those energies of the planet, and basically with that it then allows things to happen, because you can actually quieten down those energies. It is possible, yes, you can quieten down planets. Did you know that? I bet you did not know that. If you have ever been to an Indian astrologer, trust me, it's a thing and it works. And you know what, I can't, you know, I feel like you would only believe it if you saw it, and that's it, okay? Like, the things that I have seen in terms of things like that, I'm like, wow, you would never think, right, that you could calm a planet down. You'd never think it, but believe it or not, so basically in Indian astrology as well, there's graha, right? And you can actually do a puja, which is a prayer to the planets, and calm them down, which it actually does work, which is a thing, right? So in the marriage ritual specifically, we do I do a prayer specifically to Mars and also to other planets as well that are interfering with this. And boom, look at that. Match made in heaven. Counterparts. They are there. That's where you will be. That's where you will be so happy and so content. I just feel like Mars is creating some issues right now, okay? We can work on calming down those issues if you wanted to, of course. If not, you have some information that I think is very, very useful for yourself, for sure. So this is your reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, rituals, etc. And also, I have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. So it's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance on TikTok, and I will see you all very, very soon. And take care, everyone. All right, so yeah, take care.